Morning. I'm not a Starbucks kind of guy, but I happened to stop in there the other day to get a venti passion iced tea unsweetened and saw two friends I hadn't talked to in a while. They motioned me over to the table, sat down for a few minutes, and so what are you guys talking about? I said Walmart. There's a couple people that work there that just have the most rotten attitude in the world. I said, well, what do you mean? Well, they don't speak to you. They don't smile. I sat there for a minute, and I said, do you ever speak to them? And my friend says, what do you mean? I said, well, this is something I've been doing for probably about the last 3 or 4 years. And I make it a habit that any time I go through somebody's checkout line or somebody opens the door for me, first of all, I'll initiate the conversation by saying, good morning, how are you today? And smile at them. You'd be surprised how many people go from having a stone face to having a happy face. And the main reason why is somebody showed interest in them and what they were doing. I think anybody that works as a cashier, anybody that works in the food service industry, and I'm sure there's many others, those are two I'm just familiar with, they've got miserable jobs sometimes. They got to deal with me and you. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not always in the greatest humor in the world. They scan my groceries, they put them in the bag, they make sure they get in the cart. And by the way, how many times have I got halfway to the door when somebody has said, excuse me, sir, is this your paper towel? I know it doesn't happen to any of us here. So what I try to make it a point to do, and I'm not going to tell you I do it 100% of the time, I will initiate a conversation, but the two most important words in the English language do end in you. But the first word is thank. And any time someone does something for me, I will thank them. You would be surprised how it changes a person's perception of you and of their surroundings. So to my two friends sitting there at Starbucks the other morning, the lady was a cranky person. There are a bunch of people that don't smile. But neither do you and neither do I. But just show some interest in me. Just want to talk to me. Just want to thank me. How many times have you held the door open for somebody or let somebody go ahead of you in line or you pick up and they look at you and say, thanks, I appreciate that. Boy, your shoulders just go up a little bit further and you sort of grin a little bit. Thank you. That's real easy. I think it should be every human being's challenge every day for the rest of their life. I'm also going to tell you that a side benefit is that you feel better about you. See, that person that provides you with a service, no matter how small it is saying to you, you are worth it. You deserve it. I believe we should recognize people that do that for us simply by saying thanks. Thanks for recognizing me. Thanks for honoring me. It's all about integrity. I think that's the key element of what I want to get across this morning is there's real integrity there. You know, it's easy for us to take and take and take. It's easy for us to be told how great and how wonderful we are. But what do we put back in? When another human being affirms the fact that we are worth it and we deserve it. There's a real dignity there. And I think that dignity needs to be kept in balance. When I recognize you, maybe, just maybe, you're going to start to recognize yourself. Because I know what you're thinking. Well, John, boy, that checkout person or that waiter or waitress or that customer service person on the other end of the phone, you must be talking about my fill in the blank. Well, maybe I am. But, you know, so many people have been conditioned all their lives to believe that there's no worth and no value in what they do. And the moment you start to recognize it, That may be the key for that person to begin to examine themselves and say, there are some good things about me. And then maybe the next day they try a little harder. Look, friends, this ain't rocket science, okay? I mean, I please don't take this the wrong way. You can take all the self-help books in the world, start a pile, and have a weenie roast with them. There's just some real simple things. Please, thank you. Treating people with dignity, treating them with respect. So thank you for watching this. Thank you for supporting me. And I sincerely hope that you have a really great day.